Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. If you're new here, hi, my name is Muskan and I create content related to fashion, beauty, lifestyle and all of that. And currently I'm doing these moving out series because I recently shifted into a new space, and this video is sort of part of that series, but it's like a sit down video where I will be talking about my thoughts on living alone, how I romanticize it and things I do when I'm feeling bored and alone at home. And I'm personally so excited to be doing this video because I have been living alone for two and a half years now. Like, I shifted to Bombay for my college and I'm doing like fashion communication and styling, just in case y'all didn't know. And yeah, like since then I've been living alone, and I think I have some tips and tricks that I would love to share because I have quite some experience now. Now, I just want to start by saying that there's something incredibly beautiful about just, having your own little sanctuary, your little space, cozy, warm, filled with like love. And it's like you are there in every little chapter. You are writing your own story and you are the main character. But let's also be clear that it's not just about solitude. It's about independence, it's about freedom, it's about responsibilities, it's about so many experiences and so many learnings. Like, it's insane to even think about all the things that I've learned in these past few years. Even though I've been lucky enough to always be surrounded by my flatmates, I consciously take out time for myself because I know like that's so important, to sit with yourself, to sit with your thoughts. If your mind needs like that time, if you need that time, then you have to step back from certain situations, certain events and all of that. Okay, so first I want to talk about flexibility and spontaneity that comes with living alone and just being by yourself and doing things by yourself. Because when I'm surrounded by people, like, I really have to think about what they want to do, what they want to eat, what they want to think. And honestly, sometimes it's kind of bothering and I'm like, you know what, I'll just do it my way so that I can actually have full control. And when you're by yourself, you are actually taking decisions like in a snap. You're not thinking about, okay, what is she gonna think, what is he gonna think, what are they gonna say, what do they want to do. Like, none of that just comes into the picture. It's just you, it's just your decisions, it's just the way you want to do things, and it's just the way you want to live. Self-improvement and self-growth, like, I have to touch down on these two things because like I can't even imagine the kind of person I was 2 years back versus now. The kind of relationship I had with myself 2 years back versus now, it has incredibly changed. When you're actually with yourself, you're sitting with yourself, that's when you will know what you truly are, what your soul truly craves for, what are your likes, what are your dislikes, how you react to certain situations, how you should react to certain situations. And you just like, you are forced to sit with your thoughts and there is no escape from it. You have to face the reality, you have to think about the solutions. Like, it is so solution based. It's also about the fact that you become so aware of yourself. You should be aware, like, you should not be blank when it comes to yourself. First, you should know everything about yourself and then you should go out and try learning other things about other people. It's so important for you to know, okay, what kind of a person you are, what are your likes, what are your dislikes, what are the things that you enjoy, what are your energy drainers, what are your energy gainers. All these things are so important. And one more thing I slightly want to touch upon is the fact that journaling helps so much in this whole process. Like, I started journaling when I started living by myself. It just becomes a part of your routine and it helps you to actually drain out everything, have a conversation with yourself, truly understand what happened, what didn't happen. You reflect back, you retrospect, you introspect, and that's just so nice. And with independence also comes decision making, and I've personally not been a very big decision maker myself. I'm still on a path of learning, but I would give like living alone like 80% of the credit, because when you're by yourself, you are forced to make these decisions. If they're like big decisions or small decisions, like, there's no one who is really like guiding you, and it's either a learning or it's a success. Next is creativity. Now, I am into this whole content creation as a profession, and even in college I'm doing like a very creatively driven course. All the creativity sort of drains when I am on like my social high, when I'm surrounded by people. They either are sometimes giving me opinions I didn't ask for, which sort of demotivates me, or I'm just not able to think clearly. Like, my judgments are so clouded when it comes to like the creative judgments are so clouded. And when I'm alone, when I'm like going to my college in a rig, that's when I'm like, that's when my creative juices start flowing. When I'm chopping, when I'm cooking, or when I'm doing something like by myself, that's when I'm like at my creative peak, because that's when I get time to truly observe, truly see what's happening, truly analyze the situation. And the fact that we actually use people around us sometimes just to distract ourselves from the real stuff, and guys, we don't want to be those kind of people. So just like try to sit with yourself. It might be uncomfortable in the beginning. I'm not saying that it's gonna be all chill, all smooth. It's not a smooth process at all, but eventually you will learn, eventually you will get comfortable with yourself. Okay, first, clean your space, and it can be any space, whatever you feel most attracted to. If it's your desk, if it's your room, if it's your apartment, if it's like a little corner, anything, just keep it clean, please. I am requesting. All these dirty corners, all the dirty surroundings, they literally like affect you on a mental level. You don't even realize it, but it does. It makes you unproductive, it makes you sluggish, it makes you lazy, and it just like, it's not the vibe, and you don't want to get into those vibes. Trust me, I've been there. It's like this rut that you want to get out of. So like, this is your sign to clean your space, whatever space it is. Number 2, decorate your space. And by this time, I think you all know how like obsessed I am with making sure that my room, my house, my everything looks aesthetic. And guys, like, so many people tell me that it's so unnecessary, all these things you do, they're just waste of time, waste of money, blah blah blah. And I'm like, maybe they are for you, not for me. For me, they are like an essential for me. And I'm not saying that you have to like buy so many things to make your space look pretty. You can do so many DIYs. There are so many cute things that you can try and experiment with and make sure that your space looks cute and nice. So many people just like leave their spaces as is. They don't do anything to it, they don't add their own personal touch to it. And like how are you going to feel like you belong there, and how are you going to feel productive and nice there if you're not making sure that it's done properly? Number 3, cook at least one meal of the day for yourself. For me, it's breakfast, and it is such an essential part of my day. Like, I love making breakfast for myself. I just feel so happy when I'm making myself breakfast. And also have a signature breakfast. For me, it's oatmeal and yogurt bowls, and they're just a no-brainer. Number 4, have a tradition with yourself. For me, it's having these ramen nights, or watching Gilmore Girls while having my lunch or my dinner. Like, just these cute things that you look forward to, these small traditions. Maybe you want to have like a movie night every Sunday with yourself. Maybe you want to binge like one episode of a series every day while you're having a meal, or while you're cleaning, or just like this one particular playlist that you want to listen to when you come back from work to home. And lastly, document all the cute little things that you do in a day. It's not necessary that you post it. If you want to post it, good, great, go for it. No one's judging. If you think they are, trust me, they are not. They're too busy thinking about themselves. So like, even if you don't want to post, just document things for yourself. If you want to take like a cute picture of your breakfast, if you want to take a cute picture of your workout, if you are doing your makeup and you like it, you want to take a picture, just like document these cute things. If you cooked like a new recipe, take a picture, take a video, or just write it down in your journal. Okay, now comes the fun part. Now I'm going to tell you all the things that you can do while you're alone at home, or if you're outside and if you want to do things outside your house. Like, I just have my laptop with me, and I've prepared this nice cute list that I'm obviously going to share with you all. So first thing that I've written is doodle or paint, or just do like a nice little activity. If you all know me, you know that I love doodling. I used to do it so much. I want to start it again, but it's just so nice, it's so therapeutic. Then number 2, read. And I know this might sound boring, but guys, there are like nice books that are out there. And trust me when I say this, I was not a reading person. I literally started reading like a year back, and I started with self-help books because that's the kind of genre that I like. But you can read fiction, non-fiction. There are so many genres. You can read any of those, whichever one you like. Number 3, plan your day or make a to-do list. Like, I do this all the time. Whenever I feel like, oh god, I don't have anything to do, I start writing things that I have to do, that I'm sort of procrastinating, or any of that. Number 4, make wish list. Oh my god, the amount of wish lists I make, it's not even healthy at the moment. Like, they're there on my Pinterest, they're there on all my apps, H&M, Zara, Myntra, like you name name the app and I have a wish list there, and it's such a nice thing to do. Like, you don't have to spend money, you don't have to buy anything. You just, go through it, surf around, see what you like, click on the heart and just make a wish list. Number 5, make a list of all the places that you want to go to, like all the restaurants you want to hit, all the coffee shops you want to hit, all the cafes you want to go to. It's just nice because sometimes, you are just blank, your mind just doesn't work when, someone asks where do you want to go. So it's nice to have these lists already prepared, maybe in your notes. Number 6, declutter. And while I'm saying this, I'm also thinking the fact that I have not decluttered my own space in a while, but decluttering is so important. Like, there are so many things in your house that you don't need, but you're just too attached to them, and I get it. But guys, it's high time to literally let go of those things so you can get new ones. Number 8, try something new, and it can be anything. You can try a new recipe. You can, if you're into baking, you can try like a nice cute little baking recipe, or you can try like a new makeup, a new skincare product, like a new hairstyle, anything top to bottom. You can go for anything. Number 9, this might be for those nerdy people and actually for anyone in general. Fix your resume, guys. I'm pretty sure most of the people who are following me might be in college, might be finding work, might have to find work later, and it's so important to have your portfolio and your resume set in place. Like, I see so many people who don't have these basic things and they struggle so badly, and you don't want to be that. So just fix your thing. Go on Google, go on Canva, there are so many templates. Just make your resume, start applying to places. It's so much better to start early when it comes to all of these things. So those were the 10 things that you could do in your house while you're at home, and now I'm going to tell you all 10 things that you can do outside your home, starting with number 1, going on walks. I used to go on walks so much when I was in my previous building, and even in this building I think they have a nice walking area. So I'm going to start going on my hot girl walks again. Right now the weather is like a little hot and humid. I'm just waiting for it to get a little nice and chilly, like a little more pleasant. Number 2, go shopping. If you are in dire need to go to shopping, I would say go alone and try it for yourself if you haven't already. If I'm like with someone while I'm shopping, I am constantly thinking, oh my god, what are they thinking of me? What are they thinking of me buying this, that? Like I'm just constantly thinking they are either rushing, they're getting late and all of that. But when I'm shopping alone, I'm just like, you know what, I am gonna go through 100 different pieces, end up buying nothing and still be okay with it, or end up buying one thing after looking through like 1,000 pieces whatsoever. Like, that's just how I am. I don't like shopping in a rush. I just like taking my time, slowly get into the vibe and do my shopping. Number 3, go to a place and watch either a sunrise or a sunset. If you are in Bombay, I would say go to like either Cutess or Marines or Bandstand. Like, these are such nice places. You honestly feel like a main character when you're like watching the sunset and sipping either your coffee or your bubble tea, like bubble tea for me, and it's just a very nice vibe. And plus points if the weather turns out to be in your favor. Number 4, go on a movie date. If you're a beginner, if you're not okay with going out so often by yourself, if you feel uncomfortable, I would highly recommend going to a movie alone, because like it's just dark, no one knows that you're alone or with someone. It doesn't get uncomfortable. Like, I went to watch The Masha alone and it was the most surreal experience. Like, even the movie I chose was just so nice. Number 5, I have to say this, I am begging you to do this. Take yourself on a solo date. I have gone on, I don't even remember how many solo dates, and I honestly feel it's like a confidence booster for me. I went to Farmer's Cafe alone, I had my brunch there. I went to Foo alone, had my sushi date there. I went to like a bubble tea. I just go alone all the time to these places because I honestly don't like sharing my food. So for me, solo dates work out really well, and I hope they do for you. Like, maybe try taking your headphones and just have your thing while listening to something. You want to take your iPad, watch something while you're eating. Number 6, explore your city. Whatever city you are living in, just try going out there and going to places you've never been to. They can be those offbeat places that no one knows about, or the places your city is known for, like all those monuments. I'm sure, like, I'm from Jaipur, and like literally I think about it, most of the things that Jaipur is known for, I haven't been there like a lot. So like next time I go to Jaipur, I'm gonna make sure that I go to all these places. Number 7, read in a park. I am literally sitting in front of like a really nice beautiful park. There's a park, like a huge one, right in front of my building, and I've always wanted to go there, but I don't know why I just don't end up going there. But I'm gonna make it my goal to take my favorite book, go there, have a nice little read, because I'm sure it's gonna be nice. Number 8, go street shopping. Oh my god, you all know how much I love street shopping, and I like going there alone unless I'm shooting, of course, because thrifting and like street shopping in general, these are like tedious tasks. You have to really dig into stuff. They're time consuming, and if you're with someone, and I'm pretty sure if they're not on the same enthusiasm level as you, they're gonna get tired, they're gonna get cranky, they're gonna be like, oh my god, it's so warm, it's so sweaty, it's so hot, blah blah blah. So I would highly recommend you go there like alone by yourself, shop for things that you want to shop for, take your time, take your space, and just do your thing. Number 9, go to either like a nice pottery class or an art class or some other nice cute workshop, maybe a dance workshop. It is so much fun. I went to a pottery class with my friend, like, but I don't mind going there alone. It was so therapeutic. You're just doing our thing, and it was literally like the best experience of my life. So I would highly recommend, like, I would personally go back there again. Even if no one's ready to go with me, I would go alone anytime. Number 10, hit a pop-up or like a nice cute fair, anything that's happening. I usually go to Geo Mall because they keep having these nice pop-ups where very small businesses come, they set up their thing, and it's just so nice. The vibe is so good, everyone's just enjoying, they're selling their things. I have like attended 2 to 3 pop-ups in Geo Mall, and I have loved them all. So if you want to go there, you can go there. You can just check if something's happening there. And yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now because that's it for the video. I've been talking for past hour constantly. I'm so thirsty. But anyways, in the end, I just want to say that you have to have this relationship with yourself. You owe that to yourself because you've come in this world alone. You have to know like how to be by yourself. You have to be your own cheerleader. You have to be your own friend. You have to be your everything. So these are like a few steps that you can take towards building that kind of a foundation for yourself with yourself. And with that being said, I will leave now. Bye guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love doing these sit down videos because they literally make me connect more to you all because I'm sharing my thoughts. You can also share your thoughts and what you think in the comments, and also tell me what are the topics you want me to talk about, and I will surely make a video on them. And yeah, bye.